I would train someone who'd been a nurse for 20 years, like train them for our floor. And I'm like, how have you been a nurse this long?
I always tell my students I have this lady, her name is Suzanne, and Suzanne was my inspiration all through nursing school because she speaks like 5 languages. She's super smart lady, okay? Very, very intelligent, book smart, but she's like dumb as a rock when it comes to being a nurse. I worked with this woman for 3 years before I was a nurse, and every day felt like Suzanne's first day on shift. Like she forgot everything. You give her the same 5 patients back the next day, and she act like she'd never heard anything about them. I'm like, are you like 10-second Tom here? Like, what is going on? This one time, we had a patient. We're in our inpatient rehab, and I walk into the room. The call light's going off, and this guy has a stable cervical spine fracture, so he's supposed to be wearing Aspen collar all the time. But he had taken a shower with occupational therapy, and they called and said, "Hey, it's taken too long." And Suzanne responded to the call light, and she said, "Can you just help him get the pads changed out because the pads are wet on the collar?" So they're Velcro, right? I mean, literally put them on with Velcro. And so she goes, "Well, I'm not really sure how to do it." Well, so the call light keeps going off, and so I finally get around to answering the call light. I go in there, and Suzanne's not in the room, and the guy is sitting there holding his own C-spine, sitting up in a recliner. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "That crazy nurse just left me here.
Wow.
She couldn't figure out how to put the Velcro on." So I like lay him flat, hold C-spine like on. I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like he's like, "I'm getting tired. I can't do this." I'm like, "I don't think this is effective anyway." I could not believe it.
It's like a
So I
lawsuit.
change out. Yeah, I change out the pads and I go out and I'm like, I'm at the nurse's station. I'm like, "Suzanne, what the hell just happened with this patient?" And she's like, "I couldn't figure out how to do it." I'm like, "So you left him holding his own C-spine? Like, what are you thinking?" I'm like, "It's Velcro front and back, not too much pressure, 2 finger breaths, like not too tight, not too loose. Come on."
So you've trained people and you do that for a living now, so
Yes.
but yeah, it's like sometimes you're like, I always, no matter what, I feel like I'm usually the weakest link. Like at my job right now, I if I had a choice, I would probably want any other nurse that works with us to be my family member's nurse than me. I feel like the weakest link. But where I work is
Whatever.
amazing. Anyway,
I don't think that's true,
I
but
don't I don't always, and that's what everybody says, but anyway, I I don't always feel like I'm like the most competent either. Like I got a lot to work on. You always learn stuff, but then you train people and you're like, "Oh my goodness."